Vomiting. There are several Chinese terms referring to nausea and vomiting, expressing varying characteristics or degrees of severity. The Chinese term Zin means nausea, O means vomiting with a sound. Tu means vomiting without a sound. Kan O indicates short retching with a low sound. U indicates long retching with a loud sound. Before the Ming Dynasty, this term indicates hiccup. The two Chinese terms, O and Tu, are usually used together to indicate vomiting. The points for vomiting are the same as those indicated above for nausea. So, kung ang vomiting po ay dahil sa liver qi invading the stomach, vomiting with loud sound po yan. May nausea, belching, hiccup, irritability, epigastric and hypochondrial distension and pain, feeling of oppression of the epigastrium, sour regurgitation, sighing, weak limbs, normal colored tongue or slightly red on the side in several cases of liver qi stagnation, pulse wiry on the left and weak on the right. So pag ang vomiting naman po ay due to cold in the stomach, vomiting of thin watery fluids. So malalaman po natin ano kasi thin watery fluids with low sound. Dribbling from the mouth, may hiccup, nausea, epigastric pain, aggravated po yan ng colds. Then pag uminom po siya, mas lalo po siyang magbabamit. And elevated by warm liquids, feeling worse after swallowing cold fluids, which are quickly vomited. Severe pain in the epigastrium, feeling of cold limbs, preference for warm liquids, thick white tongue coating, at ang kanyang pong pulse ay deep, tight, slow. Pag ang vomiting naman po ay due to stomach heat, ito po ay may loud sound soon after eating. There's belching, sour regurgitation, full breath, nausea, burning epigastric pain, thirst, excessive hunger, feeling of heat, red tongue with a yellow coating, overflowing rapid pulse. If vomiting is due to stomach qi deficiency, it has low sound, uncomfortable feelings in the epigastrium, no appetite, lack of taste, sensation, loose stool, tiredness, especially in the morning, then may weak limbs po yan, then ang tongue ay pale and the pulse is empty. Stomach deficient and cold, vomiting with low sound or vomiting of clear fluids, discomfort or dull pain in the epigastrium, better after eating and better with pressure or massage. No appetite, preference for warm drinks and foods, no thirst, cold and weak limbs, tiredness, pale complexion, pale and wet tongue, ang pulse po ay deep, weak, and slow. Pag stomach deficiency naman, ang vomiting po ay vomiting of thin fluids with low sound, no appetite or slight hunger but no desire to eat. There's constipation, dry stool, dull or slightly burning epigastric pain, dry mouth and throat, especially in the afternoon. Thirst but no desire to drink, or a desire to drink and small sip. Slight feeling of fullness after eating, normal colored tongue without coating or without coating in the center. Floating, empty pulse. Heat in the liver and gallbladder, vomiting of bitter fluids, headache, thirst, dizziness, tinnitus, bitter taste, dry throat, irritability, red face, and ears, hypochondrial fullness, unilateral or bilateral yellow tongue coating. Then, ang kanila pong pulse ay wiry and rapid. Stomach and liver fire, vomiting, sour regurgitation, meron po silang full breath, nausea, burning epigastric pain, then intense po yung thirst with desire to drink cold liquids. Then meron silang mental restlessness, dry mouth, mouth ulcers, bleeding gums, or dry stools, feeling of heat, headache, red face, dizziness, tinnitus, irritability, propensity to outbursts of anger, bitter taste, constipation, then ang kanilang urine ay dark, ang tongue ay red with reader side and dry yellow coating. Pulse is wiry and rapid. External cold po invading the stomach. So, sudden vomiting. Epigastric pain aggravated by cold liquids and alleviated by warm liquid. Vomiting of thin watery fluid. Dribbling from the mouth. Hiccup, nausea, feeling worse after swallowing cold fluids, which are quickly vomited. Severe pain in the epigastrium, feeling of cold limbs, preference for warm liquids. Ang kanila pong mga tongue ay thick white coating. Pulse is deep, tight, slow. Pag ang vomiting naman po ay sanhi ng phlegm obstructing the stomach, so meron siyang nausea, poor appetite, feeling of oppression of the epigastrium, sputum in the throat, sticky taste, swollen tongue with sticky coating. Then ang pulse po nila is slippery. Pag vomiting due to cold dampness in the stomach, so nagkakaroon ng nausea, poor appetite, epigastric fullness, feeling of heaviness of the head and body, feeling cold limbs, sticky white tongue coating, slippery, slow pulse. So pag retention of food naman, ang vomiting ay sour fluids. Then may foul breath, sour regurgitation, belching, nausea, fullness, pain and distension of the epigastrium that are relieved by vomiting. So mayroon din po silang insomnia, loose stools or constipation, feathering, poor appetite, then ang kanilang tongue ay thick coating. Then ang pulse is full and slippery. Pag food poisoning, vomiting, epigastric fullness, and pain that is relieved by vomiting. Sour regurgitation, belching, nausea at the smell of food, thick tongue coating, then ang pulse is slippery. Vomiting with a loud sound indicates a full condition, which may be retention of food, stomach heat, liver and stomach heat, or full cold in the stomach. Vomiting with a weak sound indicate a deficiency condition, which may be stomach Qi deficiency, stomach deficient, and cold, or stomach Yin deficiency. Both of vomiting depending on the emotional state usually indicates rebellious liver Qi invading the stomach. Yung pag galit na galit ka, nagbabamit din po. Nag-invade ang liver sa stomach. Then, ang pwede natin gamitin pong acupuncture points ay ang REN 13, pericardium 6, stomach 19, stomach 40. Comparison of vomiting, belching, and hiccups. So, ang symptoms po, pag ang vomiting ay common, so, sa differences po, food, fluid, or sputum flows up from the stomach and out of the mouth with sound. So, yun po ano. Pag belching naman, so rebellious Qi, lahat po yan ano, stomach Qi. Air or gas flow up from the stomach and make sound when passing through the throat. Pag hiccuping, stomach channels Qi, rebellion cause involuntary spasm of the diaphragm and makes a short sound. So, yun po yung mga differences nila. So thank you po for your attention.